Video brought to you by Morante Plumbing and Oil. Morante, the #1 name in plumbing.
And we are back, Gmac and Hughesy in the house again with Ole Berkey boy. Big fella and getting smaller every week, fella. Let's get dangerous.
How's things?
Things are things. You guys saw me almost throw everything in this room through a window. And old standby came through.
Yep. Just got to have some patience with
Yeah, I mean, things, you're just not kind of prepared for. Bill Scala came through in a big way, got us a new computer system, not knowing that our stuff runs off of Windows.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know the operating system of the thing he brought us. So it's a bug worked out. So tore the whole studio apart, put the whole new computer in just to find out I can't use it, to now go to old standby here and we're rolling. It is what it is.
Yep.
Other than that, fought off some kind of fucking gnarly thing last Saturday at the campground, man. I was bundled up.
Well, I think I might have been responsible.
And then it was just the rest. Like today, even I'm still like kind of ear cloggy. And I see you have cough drops and stuff.
Need some movement for your ear?
Yeah.
Lisa recommends it.
Winnie is not here again. He's still recovering from a sex change operation. Hopefully, we'll get an update soon.
Yeah.
I think he's gone full trans. I haven't seen him, so.
Wait a minute, let me do this for Winnie.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
this side for Lisa.
Yep.
There you go.
There we go.
And beep beep, fuck you. What have you guys been doing all week? Everybody seems like they've got a week.
I get to spend some time with Ronnie Gulick, so kept it interesting.
Yeah, but fuck him. You know what? Fuck him. He's an absolute pussy. He never wants to come on here. He's always got some excuse. Only dude I know that's retired and has more shit to do than when he worked.
He's afraid he ain't going to remember the 80s no more. Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's it. Silver Fox getting hit on by some old lady and he's still wearing it. Get the fuck out of here.
What else happened, Yuzi?
Oh, not much. It's been an interesting week for me. A lot of chaos that...
Well, you learn. You know what I mean? It's a different environment that you can't handle the same way you used to.
So sometimes things got to happen so you can figure out how to try to work them out.
Yeah.
And now the bugs are starting to work out.
Kind of like what we experienced in the last hour or so.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Last hour, or was that the last 3 hours?
Yeah.
It's been the last 2 for me, 100%.
Yeah.
How about you, Scott?
Well, it's been a good week. Last week I talked about how I'm walking a lot at work, and I figured out that on Saturday morning, from Monday through Friday, I'd walked a total of 40 miles at work. This week, as of today, I'm already at 30. So it's understandable now why I'm slowly disappearing.
I thought maybe Stephen King hit you with a car.
It could have been a thing too. I don't know, but
Lisa was working the horn and not the beaver horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you ran over some old fucking gypsy, and now you're thinner.
That's it.
So that's going well.
Pretty soon we could just hide you behind the door.
Yeah, and we were talking about before we went on air that we're closing in on closing up camping.
Oh, fuck.
And that's just, starting to make plans, and you got to lay out a certain amount of things, and you got to get things ready, because if you miss one thing in sequence, it's going to screw up the whole shebang, and you don't want to do that. So I started putting that together in my head and figuring out what I got to lay out to go get and bring it home, and then figure out what's where, and then, step by step. So over the next 3 weeks, I think all three of us are going to be starting to bring things home that don't need to stay.
My wardrobe got emptied. I got like some sweats
Yeah.
some sweatshirts up there. Other than that,
Yeah, we started
I'm
on
bringing everything
food and
back.
canned goods last week.
Yep. And that's
Yeah.
what it's going to be for us. Is going to be. I'm not leaving any food whatsoever
No.
up there.
Food and paper products got to come.
Yep.
I'm not letting them get anything to eat or nest in.
Yep.
That's it.
So
And so I'm going to be buying a lot of those
pouches.
as well as the glue traps, because if they still get past the pouches, I want
Yeah.
those sons of bitches starving.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's it's the first year. We got to figure it out how we're
Yep.
going to set it all up. It great season. I had a great season up there. I enjoyed
I
it.
had a blast.
I had a blast. I can't really wait to get back out there in the spring and do it again.
Exactly. Because I don't know about you guys, but coming from the last job, this was where I found my peace.
Yeah.
That's absolutely where I found my peace.
It started kind of out of a 100-degree day, but dude night kind of was something to look forward to every week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like you get away from your work, you get away from the aggravation at home, you get away from the other aggravation at home. You call your wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you just chill out, and there's nonsensical bullshit, playing cards, watching movies. One night we just sat at the fucking pool. It didn't matter.
Sit around the fire.
Sitting around the fire. So it's something that, it's going to be a part of you that's lost for a period of time. But
Yeah, but like we also said, that it's not always the place, it's also the people. Like
Yeah.
I've already told my wife, I'm pretty sure Al's already told April, that just because camp is closing up does not mean guys' night goes away. There's going to be something else that's going to happen, even if we just go sit in a diner,
right,
sit in McDonald's or sit in Dunkin' Donuts and drink coffee or whatever.
Yep.
It's just going to be hang out, or maybe we'll just go to each other's houses and do something for that evening.
Or we find we're sitting behind microphones more often.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, that you can, those type of things we can do more of.
Yeah.
I mean, the last 2 dude nights have been here. We've done them, and my son had football games, so that what this has done more. My son playing football again, I haven't gone up on Thursdays right after work because I have to come back down for this, then go to a game, then to do. And I'm like, it's just easier if I'm staying in town right now, and then I'll go out tomorrow. This week it's on a Saturday, so tomorrow afternoon, have Friday night with everybody. Then Saturday morning, I'll come down, go to the game, and then I'll be back up for the rest of the weekend. But but it's his senior year, so this is it. Next year, I don't have this stuff to go to.
Yeah, so you got to make that effort.
And then next year, the way you guys understand this, the way my job works, I have to put my vacation out a year ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a camper last year when I bid out my vacation days. You know what I mean? So now this year I do. I know how I'm going to spread them out. A lot better.
Yeah.
Anything else going on with you guys?
No, nothing. I'd like to bring up at least.
So. Okay. How about you?
Just the sadness of packing up, but we get to start looking forward to a new spring next year.
Yeah.
Actually, there is one thing that happened this week, and it's not as serious as our discussion was last week. But I lost another piece of my childhood. Robert Redford passed away.
The Natural.
The Natural.
I forgot about
and
Roy Hobbs.
My first thought was, damn, his uniform is up in Cooperstown.
Yeah. And Roy Hobbs.
Yep. The man was an amazing actor. He brought a lot of gravitas to every role that he played in. And honestly, he just, from The Natural to The Castle.
Yeah.
And The Sundance Kid. Everything he did.
What was that? With Woody Harrelson and Demi Moore when he offered her $1 million.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what the name of that was.
What the fuck was the name of that movie? You remember? He was the guy, though.
Yeah.
He was the guy.
He was, but I don't remember what the name of the movie was. But he brought a believability to everything he did.
Yeah.
And this is another piece of my childhood gone.
Yeah, we're at that age, though, where they just start clicking off, and you're like, yeah, holy shit. Like Hulk Hogan, right? The 80s have taken a hit this year.
Big time.
We're at that age.
Yep, we're at that age. Thanks, Burke, for driving us right down the fucking sand. All right, let's move into our top 5, sponsored by Park and Rocks Hauling and Junk Removal. We haul it so you don't have to. 845-874-3088. This week's top five horror movies or franchises. Where did you come up with this?
Well, we're going back to camp. It's Halloween this weekend because they will be closed during Halloween. So I was just like, this is when the silly season starts anyway. And the reason I know that is when I drive out on Ulster Avenue and look at where Big Lots used to be, Spirit Halloween has
down
been.
Now, yeah.
So we know it's that time of year. So I figured, let's launch it.
All right, I'll start. My number 5, Friday the 13th.
Me too.
Higher on your list?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk about it then. So what's your number 5?
My number 5 is It. Stephen King's It.
Okay.
Yeah.
The original or the remake?
Original.
Yeah.
It's the most
Tim
scariest.
Curry.
Most scariest.
Yeah, Tim Curry's version of Pennywise was amazing. But I will say that Bill Skarsgård did a hell of a job in reprising it. So they're both up there for me.
I'll watch any one of them over and over again.
Yeah.
I love killer clowns.
You're a fucking clown.
I'm not surprised by that
They
at
psych
all.
people out by doing nothing but just being there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do is just be dressed as a killer clown.
What's crazy is when I was a kid, I never understood why people were scared of clowns. My nephew was petrified of clowns, right? I'm like, why are they scared of clowns? And I think it was probably because of the makeup and the this and that. But I never had that fear.
Me either.
And then I know people that are like they see a clown, they're like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah. No, my daughter Shelby, she's absolutely in fear because when Townsy and I, when Lisa and I first got together, we went and bought clown masks at this time of year. She was home alone with a couple of friends. I have never seen a child move so fast as that night.
Yeah, I bet.
I watched a woman break the window in her family's car because I'm in Stewart's, and the guy comes in. He says, please do me a favor. My daughter's in the back seat of the car. And he says, and I seen you in here. He says, please go out and go up to my car. He says, my daughter's in the back driver's side. He says, and I locked the doors so she can't get out.
And you had a clown mask on?
Oh, I was fully dressed as a clown. I was a killer clown in the auction hall that night. So I was coming back and I still had everything on, full face paint, everything. And I just went out nice and casually out around and come back up along the back side of the car on the driver's side. And I just stopped and put both hands in my face up to the window. And the scream, she reached over and tried to kick the window out the other side of the car to get out and actually crack the guy's window. I felt so bad. He's like, it's not your fault. It's my fault. I set you up for it.
That's funny.
Oh, my God. People were stopping all over the place. I mean, deafening scream she had. One of the best scares I had from something so simple.
He went home and waxed his carrot to the
big time.
Number 4, Halloween. On anybody else's list?
No, it's on my
honorable mention.
Yeah, my honorable.
Yeah, we always do those last because they might be on Halloween. I mean, the first one was probably by far one of the best. I kind of linked it into franchises because it ends up horror movies tend to be that way.
Yeah.
So I put it in there because the ones after never really measured up, but that first one as a standalone could be a number 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's the most realistic to a degree. Because he wasn't like chasing you and he's walking and you're falling type shit.
Yeah.
He was just a psychotic dude coming back to fucking get his fame. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the Halloween is my number 4.
For me, King Kong.
That's a horror movie?
That's a horror movie, man. There's people scared to death. I watched King Kong in the old Mayfair.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a child when it first came out. And I remember having nightmares for weeks.
And here you are liking fucking gorillas and
running
apes
around in a
absolutely
gorilla
loving
suit.
What kind of fucking weirdo are you?
I love being scared and I love to scare.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Do you ever go to like the haunted houses and shit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you like those?
My favorite thing is to take all the kids and take them to like the amusement parks when they get all the scares out.
Yeah.
And I wait and I let them get all the way up to me. And then I turn around and I give them that scream right in their face. And you watch them go. I love the scarers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Number 4 for me was, I'm a little outside the realm on this one, but Final Destination, because that's generational trauma. Who here has gotten behind a log truck?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So, and you see that scene once, it never leaves you. So
I've never watched one of those movies.
No?
No, I'm not a horror movie person.
Okay.
Like in the 80s, I loved them because I saw titties.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, hey.
It'd be that fast scene going across the window.
And I'll get to it as it gets higher. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen all the kind of main ones.
Right.
I'm not like but I knew the Final Destination just because you've seen clips of them where the log truck falls.
Yeah.
You're on a roller coaster. All these different.
Yeah.
scenarios.
So it's a little outside the realm of horror, but it's like it's the shock scare.
Guys, we grew up in a fucking era where you'd go to the video store and get "I Spit on Your Grave"
Exactly.
and what are all the Faces of Death?
Yeah,
fucking
Faces
things.
of Death stuff.
You couldn't be shook by some of this stuff, you know.
No.
Number 3, Nightmare on Elm Street.
I agree.
3?
Yeah. Well,
on your list?
Yep, number 3.
That's higher up for me.
Okay. All right. So what's your number 3?
My number 3 is Planet of the Apes, the whole series.
That's a fucking scary movie.
Yo, the original Planet of the
that.
Apes were awesome. Instead, you had a whole storyline, and you had the scares.
He was.
Again, I would have my nightmares as a child of the apes taking over the world.
Did you get raped by a gorilla at the zoo or something?
That sure sounds like it.
I don't think I'm that lucky.
I don't know if that was dramatic.
All the new Planet of the Apes, you know.
Oh,
I think
the new ones are
But
the ones that start with James Franco, that group.
Yeah,
that whole one was good.
That
was Caesar.
Yeah. Because you remember, you had the regular series, you had the movies, and now you have all the new movies and stuff.
Yeah.
The whole
I just never viewed it
Planet
as
of the Apes is just awesome.
But
that's
thing.
But
like clowns don't scare me, or neither do apes. So I mean, I get it.
Yeah. But I agree. Nightmare on Elm Street, number 1 and number 3. Number 2 was gay as shit.
Number 2 Number 2 is the one that bothered me the most, though, because I was like,
it was gay as shit.
Well, that too. Yeah. But no, you know what it was? Is because I think I was for the first time in my life, I was a bus rider.
Yeah.
Like I was a walker my whole life. I walked to school, and then when we went to high school, junior high, but ours is all one. We rode the bus, and it was around that time that remember it started with them on a bus.
Right? Yeah.
So that one always creeped me the fuck out. Like
I get that
because I had never ridden a bus before, not like that. You know what I mean? And so that one was the one I was.
Yeah,
those.
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street was a great.
And that was the thing is when the concept of it was, holy fuck, he can get to us while we're sleeping.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Right? Blows your mind.
That's why it's
higher on your list.
Oh yeah.
Number 2, Saw, the Saw series.
For me, that's honorable mention.
Okay. Is it on your list or no?
No, Saw did not make my list, but it was definitely.
So I actually liked the mind fuck of those movies.
Yeah.
Each one of those was a different mind fuck. Like the first one, you see a guy with his head blown all over, not only to come to find out
he wasn't dead.
Yeah, the whole time.
Then
the second one, if you just listen to me, nothing's going to happen. When Donnie Wahlberg's son's in the thing, he's right there. If you just let it play out, it's going to unlock and you're going to be fine.
Well, it's kind of like the M. Night Shyamalan. What a twist.
Yeah.
Because there was always something, and it got a little more predictable the more movies they made.
Yeah.
But it was still the shock horror aspect. I mean, this lady rolls over into a pit full of hypodermics because she was an addict.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And then she's the one that coordinated the whole thing. So I'm like,
yeah, like when she was involved in it, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That was a mind fuck. But at that time, because of all the different type of horror shit we saw, that was fresh and new.
Yeah.
So that's kind of stuck with me a little bit more.
The other thing with Saw is all the DVDs all had awesome paint jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, just to look through and grab a stack of DVDs, what am I going to watch? And be like, oh, here's that Saw. Oh, here's that other Saw. Right. You know,
because you like to play a game. Like it was very calm. You know what I mean? It wasn't like up. You know, there was no like. You know, like in a lot of these slasher movies, it's like a rise. This was very low, slow, easy,
gory, very gory.
Like when he made that fucking ejectable fucking stair and it went through the dude's shin.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
You don't remember the cops were coming up to they were walking up a stairwell to like a door, and one of the steps just went right through the dude's shin.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
now you gotta watch it again.
Yeah. The helmet that had the mouthpiece and just.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't even imagine that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 was Friday the 13th. The original
Which
the
was the
best.
mom.
Yeah.
That was
Jason's mom.
But that was the best because you had no clue what was coming on. And that's almost with all of them. The first one really sets you in the mood for all of them. And then it's a matter of what they can bring back the thing. But the end of the program, her out there in the canoe on the lake, on Crystal Lake.
Yep.
And Jason comes up out of the water after everything else. And I can remember my heart just
gone.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, that was a good movie. Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, there were some boobs going on there and everything else. And, and oh, mom did that and everything. And then all of a sudden she's there and the cops are over on the side of the lake. And she's like, I'm going to be rescued. And Jason come up out of that water. And I could just remember my heart. I felt like I peed my pants and smashed my head at the same time. It was just everything lost out of you.
The most scared I've ever been in a horror movie was a Friday the 13th. So in high school, my bedrooms, my parents were putting new windows in my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
But my bed sat against the window in the back wall. And I got USA on, and it's Friday the 13th on, and I'm sitting there, and they got it all framed. It's summertime, and it's starting to get dark, and I'm watching Friday the 13th, and my dad timed it up to right when he slashed somebody, and he grabbed me through the window. I couldn't even scream. I was like,
oh, God, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's
and
awesome.
he didn't just grab me. He dragged me right out through the window. That was it, man.
Yeah.
My balls were in my throat. So, yeah. And he laughed his ass off. Thought it was the greatest thing. I still can't recover from that.
Yeah.
No. Well, number 2 for me was The Conjuring.
Yeah.
There's one scene in The Conjuring that just freaked me out, and it was literally 1/8 of a second. You're sitting at a table, they're talking to each other and whatever, and whatever the entity is just peeks over the shoulder, and you freak the fuck out for the whole time. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it took me a whole day to recover from that one. It really did.
And horror movies are weird. It's different things scare different people.
That's
right?
it, yeah. You just don't know. I mean...
I saw a TikTok this week where somebody was like, not just one person, multiple people. They were pulling like a doll. So like somebody was sitting there futzing on their phone, and like the wife was in another room, and she pulls like the kid's doll moves on the floor, and the dads are like either tearing ass or beating the shit out of
I like the one where the guy's in the teddy bear costume.
Yeah.
And
that was it too.
up.
They touch it. Yeah. They're like, look.
I love watching that every time.
Yep.
And my number 1 is Scream.
Scream.
Good
I was
choice.
the same age as those guys when they came out, and that was a whodunit kind of. It wasn't the typical. Here's your slasher. Here's this. It was who the fuck is this guy? It was more of a mystery than it was, like a horror movie at the same time.
Yeah, but the same. What I really like, I love Matthew Lillard's character in that one because this is the formula, man. This is what you got to do. Because if you go through the cornfield and you turn right, you're gonna get killed. But if you go through the cornfield and you're going to turn left, you're good. You just got to figure it out. And the way that he presented it, it was just so awesome.
Fucking Shaggy was the killer.
Big time.
Because he was an amazing Shaggy, too, that guy. But,
that he was.
Yeah, that Scream series, they were good. They were all good, and I think they're doing another one now.
I believe they are,
And he's reprising his role, Matthew Lillard.
Yep, and so is everybody else, I think.
That's amazing.
What's your number 1?
My number 1 is my favorite janitor, Freddy Krueger. Nightmare on Elm Street, man. It makes my number 1. And the first one, again, was the best.
Yeah.
Like when they try to redo it with the kid that played Kelly Leak from the Bad News Bears, I won't say, I don't want to shit on the guy, but that's what a real burn victim would look like. You know what I mean? Like that was more realistic too.
Well,
know what always creeped me out about those? I'm sorry, Craig.
No, go ahead.
1, 2,
yeah.
I was just waiting to add
that song would always creep me the fuck out.
And again, that's one of those songs that you hear and you identify it to that movie.
Oh yes, 100%.
All the way.
Yeah, well, going back to that kid with the reboot, he had 2 things working against him. One, There was no original writing. They basically copied Nightmare on Elm Street, word for word, step for step. And number two, when you're going up against a legend like Robert Englund, what chance do you think you have?
The thing is how often is the duplicate better than the original? Never.
Well, and that's my thing with Hollywood nowadays is that you want to reboot a series, but you're not changing anything about the series.
Like, I understood, like, off topic to a point, like Ocean's 11. That's a movie you could redo.
Yeah.
11 Angry Men, or 13 Angry Men, right?
Yeah.
That you could redo that. There's certain things you can modernize, and same concept, but, like newer people, right? You can't remake Freddy Krueger. He's Freddy Krueger.
Period.
You can't remake Jason. He's Jason.
Yeah.
That's it.
The hockey mask.
If you don't have the hockey mask,
is it?
That's
Freddy
it.
Krueger's hand with that steel finger, the nails going
Even
down.
think about that. The Scream mask. You're like, how are you gonna?
Right.
At the time, it was just that was something different.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Right.
Just like Freddy Krueger's. Jason's hockey mask.
Same as
so simple, so
as
easy.
Mike Myers' thing, which was really
William Shatner's face.
Yeah. That they just painted white.
Yeah.
What's your number one?
Number one for me was The Exorcist. The original Exorcist.
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't the paranormal scenes that freaked me out. It was the medical procedures. Because when they stick that freaking 19-inch needle in this poor girl's neck, and you see the blood spurting with her heartbeat, you're like, oh, holy shit. Now, the paranormal on top of that was the paranormal. And I was raised Roman Catholic, but I'm not practicing Roman Catholic.
You're an E&C Christian?
Yeah. That,
Easter and Christmas?
Yeah. And so for me, that part I was familiar with. I'd always heard the stories. I saw it acted out. I was like, okay, yeah, I get it, even with the head spinning. But it was the medical procedures that really just blew my mind out and scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
So that was where I was at with that.
I hear you.
Again, it was such a category that there were so many
so
more
widespread,
choices.
and then just standing here talking, you're coming up like Child's Play.
Yeah.
Who don't fuck with the Chuck, right?
No.
Poltergeist, they're here.
Yeah.
Poltergeist, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah, how the fuck do you forget him?
That's it.
Leatherface.
Children of the Corn.
Children of the Corn. Another one. Right.
All versions of it too.
Right. Like this is the same thing as the Serial last week. We could have 10 more.
Yeah.
You know, it's
but
a
I mean,
matter of
any Stephen King movie you pick.
right.
Yeah.
You know,
like when you thinner.
Yeah.
Like when you said horror movies or franchises, I kind of just kept it to franchises because it was just easier. Because most horror movies are franchises.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, one of the most scary movies ever made was right here in this area.
No.
Blair Witch Project.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That.
And that, I mean, they've made others since then, but it was a group of kids from New Paltz.
That paid $35,000 to rent
Equipment and went out in the woods and did a shaky fucking, and
created
everybody
the whole
swore it was real.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So,
well, they had websites supporting it and all that. I remember all that. And it was like, it's kind of like today's social media. You put it out there enough, people start thinking, hey, this has got to be real.
Yeah. So, I mean, what are your favorite horror movies or franchises?
Yeah, send them on in.
All right, let's move along. All right, 5 crazy questions presented by Winnie.
Oh, boy.
All right, number 1, what are 5 musts at a tailgate party?
Oh. Grill.
Women.
At a tailgate party? They fucked up the football game. I
don't want them there.
They have the best fights.
Yeah.
There's that. But you get that when you bring
no,
the beer.
brats.
Yeah, brats.
Drinks. I'll say drinks because if like Winnie's alcohol free, most of us don't drink that much.
Yeah. So there's brats.
I say brats, a grill.
Jerseys.
Now, if you're doing the all-day tailgate, you got
some kind of chips.
Yep.
Something
you got to
simple.
bring the breakfast stuff, the bacon, the sausage, all that fun.
Yeah,
if you get there early,
That's
like if you have a 1 o'clock game,
here's a
you're there at
must.
10
Here's a
o'clock in the
must. If you're really thinking about it, a grill, a tent, brats, a drink, and some chips. You get away with there's a tailgate.
Yeah.
But you might want to have a football there too.
And a chair. Because after you're done screwing yourself up, you got to sit down for a while.
Yeah. Well, you're going to sit in that stadium seat all day.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to figure out. Like, just 5.
Washers, cornhole.
But 5 musts. Yeah, the washers and cornhole, that would work too. But, I mean, you definitely need some kind of sport to keep you up there. Yeah,
music.
Yeah.
All right, well, speaking of cornhole and music.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Would you participate in a gangbang? If so, would you still do it if you were last? Of course, Winnie's got to send us that.
Yep.
Oh, God.
And it's not surprising that he's probably last either. So, that's where we know his.
No,
yeah, I'm Irish. I got to go first.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be over quick.
Yeah. I'm going to just say something to you guys, and everybody, you can hate me. Your wives can hate me. You did participate in a gangbang, and as of right now, you two are the last ones.
Oh, you're going to suffer for that one.
I'm just saying.
Good thing you got a week to prepare.
There was a gang there. You're just the last one.
Yep.
You guys are married. You're the last one in that gangbang.
Yeah, it's just spread over a long time.
Yeah,
but,
there it is.
I was always raised 1-to-1. I've never had an interest in doing anything like that. So, not going to happen.
I don't know, man. If you had like
his
10
voice
of the
just
hottest
got deeper.
Chicks, I'd be in.
Nah, yeah.
You get like some 80s porn stars like Marilyn Chambers and Chrissy Canyon back in the day. I'm in. I don't give a fuck. At that age, I wouldn't have cared what number I was.
Still would have lasted 2 seconds, but that's okay.
Half dozen midgets.
You want to go last in that one? Yeah, you would. Number 3. Would you rather snort hot sauce or have it blown up your pee hole?
Oh, it's
snort it.
Yeah.
Snort it.
There's no choice
He's
there.
a fuck. I don't know.
What is wrong with him?
Well, because he doesn't have a pee hole anymore after his transgender surgery.
He's just got a dump station.
Yeah, and here's the thing: he transitioned, so now he wants to know if we'll go last in his gangbang when he transferred over.
Yeah.
No, definitely snort it. Why would you ever want it up your pee hole?
Yeah.
Clean it up faster.
Yeah, Jesus. It might wipe out. It might listen. You might want the hot sauce in there after the gangbang because you're going to have the BD. You're going to be pissing fire anyway.
You want to make sure all your future kids are cooked.
Yeah. Number 4. Would you take a professional full body massage from a dude? Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. I was in a couples massage.
That was called.
One of them was
called the Navy.
Yeah. No, we were in a couples massage. And they happened to be 2 males, so that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't always have a choice in that, but I mean, he's not trying to jerk you off.
I hope not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, don't get the happy ending. And
I was trying to think of a nice way to say that.
Yeah. All right. And number 5, if you had to paint your vehicle up like a NASCAR car, what paint scheme would you choose?
Joey Logano.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jimmy Johnson's Lowe's 48.
Yeah. I mean, just to not get the shit kicked out of my car, I'd have to go like Dale Earnhardt. Because if you do Jeff Gordon, everybody be like, you fucking queer. And throw rocks through your car. But at all-time one, I would probably do Davey Allison's Texaco Havoline. It was white and black.
Yeah.
That was a good-looking car. And I think you could get away with it on a regular
I would
car.
also say Richard Petty's scheme was pretty good.
Just the blue STP.
Yep.
No, nothing else.
Baby blue.
Yeah.
I liked it.
All right, so Winnie staying active in the show with his 5 crazy questions.
And were they out there this week?
Oh, I've heard a lot worse from that guy, believe me. All right, let's move it along. Over and under, as we have done before. Is it overrated? Is it underrated? Get your eardrums blown out because Hughes slammed his fucking drink down.
Big time. Overrated.
Underrated. How fucking bad that is.
I'm trying to prevent.
I don't want to deal with it. That's why it's overrated.
So you're gonna see how the week works here. How my week went. All right. Number 1, Coca-Cola.
It's underrated if you need to take the lug nuts off your car. Otherwise, it's pretty much overrated. I've never been a very big Coke fan.
I usually do not drink Coca-Cola this week for whatever reason. I drank. I think the only thing maybe because it's so bubbly that it like kind of kept stuff breaking up.
Yeah.
I didn't want a Pepsi. I wanted a Coca-Cola this week.
Yeah, overrated for me. I've never been a Coke guy
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, it's only in certain things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a Coke float.
But I
It's
mean,
not the same when it's
we
a
are
Pepsi
in New
float.
York, so you ask for a Coke and they give you Pepsi anyway. So what's the
Yeah,
difference?
Number 2, cool nights.
Cool nights.
Underrated.
I would
Way
say,
underrated.
especially for us because of the bonfires and
Like
stuff.
right now, you're going to go out. We're going to need a sweatshirt by the time we get out of
Yeah,
here.
some of us brought their own.
Yeah.
Just
he
happens
got-
to be
yeah,
underneath the
He
shirt.
got his Ferrari coat.
Yeah, he's got his fleece on even when he takes his shirt off. Yeah, I'd say underrated. A nice cool night.
Big
All right.
time.
Number 3, open windows on those cool nights.
Oh, underrated because that gives you a reason to use the blanket.
You don't
if
get a
need
lot. You don't get a lot of window nights.
it.
You know,
No, not anymore.
It's either too humid in the spring or too cold in the winter. You get
Yep.
these very.
Well, you know what's funny for me is at home I can't stand the window open. In the camper, I
Love
love to sleep with the windows
Well, it's
open.
probably all the crickets and shit
Yeah.
there.
But it could be the positioning of them too.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, my bed is in slide out, so I have windows that go crossed,
Right.
like so you get this little cross breeze, and
Yeah,
I
that's
love
not
that. I love that. But at home, if you left the window open, I'm like, yo, that's gonna be closed.
Why?
It's gonna be closed.
You don't
I
get the
don't.
cross breeze?
I'm not comfortable. I'm
Or
not
is, it, or is
comfortable.
it just
Sounds like a hang up.
Maybe I'm afraid that Freddie's gonna come and get me.
maybe
you know?
you think there's a gorilla waiting outside in that tree outside
I'm
your back
sure there's
door.
one someplace near me.
Yeah, security
Yeah,
bananas.
If nothing else, it's one of my kids.
The only reason I don't usually have my window open is because I got a fucking rooster in my yard.
That's right.
That
Yes.
fucker gets going at 4 a.m. and you're like, man, the one day I can finally sleep, this prick's yelling.
Oh, you need that pellet gun.
No, he's man. I'll tell you one thing. Have you guys ever heard an animal get killed in the middle of the night?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I had my
Like a coyote scream.
yeah. I had like my bathroom window open one night. In the middle of the night, I had to use the bathroom. I go out there and all of a sudden I hear something just get scream and get fucking taken away. And I was like, oh God.
I hope
I
that
couldn't go back
wasn't
to sleep for an
human.
hour. I'm like, holy shit,
It's
whatever that was, that thing ain't here no more.
I
Living your own horror movie in Glasgow.
Yeah.
I watched a bald eagle grab a squirrel out of the tree in my yard and fly over my house and fly up over the church across from me and land in the tree over there, and I could still hear the squirrel screaming as the eagle's there just ripping
ripping
it
it
to
apart.
pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, "Oy." But that's nature, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fucking nature. You know?
Big time.
All right, number 4, Dayquil/NyQuil.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Definitely
So
underrated today.
needed that
I've
last
had 2
week.
doses of night.
I know, that's what's
I'm
getting me
waiting
through
for-
the week.
I'm waiting
Yeah.
for NyQuil when I get home.
Oh, yeah, NyQuil as soon as I get home because I am still fucked up.
Yep.
My ears are like half clogged. We're probably speaking at a volume like 20
Yeah.
out of a 10
Well,
you're
that we
the one
don't
that-
even know. 'Cause
You're
we
only
don't.
hearing the bass in my voice
Yeah.
this week, so yeah.
Yeah, underrated. Dayquil, NyQuil, underrated.
Yep.
And number 5, and I've tried to not talk about it all episode until right now, a good haircut, because this fucking thing sucks.
You know,
My normal girl, Danielle, I love you. I miss you. I'm sorry you weren't there the day I could actually get my haircut, and I paid the price.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to say it's underrated because since I left my last job, you see what I'm trying to develop here. And it's been 30 years since I've had hair longer than a half inch. So this is new for me.
Yeah. No, looks good.
I gotta figure it out.
Yep.
I can't knock the haircut. The girl cut the hair. It's faded. It's whatever.
Yep.
I definitely
just shorter than what
I
you wanted.
never would say fade my hair to here and do it so short it doesn't lay over.
Yeah.
There's no way. I've never, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God.
See, I can never blame it on anybody.
Because you cut your own hair.
I'm
You
a
cheap fuck.
cheap
bastard.
Yeah, I cut my kids' hair.
Oh, you are a cheap fuck.
My daughter's lucky she didn't live with me when she was young.
Yeah.
She would have had a crew cut too,
She had
just
a
like the
bowl
boys.
cut. I
Straight
thought
out
you were a
of Green
Hughesy, not a Woody.
Lantern.
Yeah, but a good haircut, underrated.
Big time.
Yeah,
Big time underrated. So what else? Let's we'll make shift one real quick. Rabbit hole. What dragged you down the TikTok, YouTube Reels hole this week? Go ahead, Hughes. What were you watching this week?
I've been getting on these ones of these guys with the diesel trucks souping them up and stuff
Diesel
like
dicks.
that.
I hate them guys.
Well, there's a couple of different
I
ones
hate
out
them
there.
guys.
That-
Roll call. Good job,
and-
jerk off.
And because you got me on them before, and also some pop back up in my thing, and it's the guys remodeling their campers, and I bumped a couple over to you and stuff, just doing stupid things, going in and totally gutting everything in the camper and
A lot of them come
starting
out
from
really
scratch.
nice.
Beautiful. And I said, man, that
They
would never work
modernize
for
it.
me. Never work for me. I'd get it out halfway through, and that's it. I'm done with this.
Listen, you diesel dick guys, I like you. It's just I gotta make fun of you.
I love black smoking people. I like laying into
Do you have a
gas.
diesel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
dude is
but guess
diesel.
what? I don't. You're a diesel dick.
Yep.
Do you
Hell
got
yeah.
the fucking stovepipe coming off
No.
the back?
Because
No.
I don't want mine blown all over my fifth wheel when I'm pulling it. So I had it.
You don't pull it anymore. It's stationary now.
Now. But before, I always. So I got it, but I could just hit my throttle enough, man. And
Fucking diesel dick. Another diesel
That's
dick.
it.
Here we go.
that big black cloud of smoke.
You're just as bad as the fucking fireman born all the time. Them
That's
jerk-offs.
Yeah.
And then and what and camping stuff? Anything else?
No, that's pretty much it for me. And everything else I can't talk about. You know.
Yeah.
Not that we
Pornhub
haven't
midgets.
talked about it
I just
before,
talked about it. Pornhub and midgets.
Big time. For me, it's pop culture museums. I'm seeing those all over TikTok right
Oh
now.
yeah.
And the on the reels on Facebook.
Yep.
There was one that literally had every pop culture item from 1950 to 1985, and you sit in, of all things, a carnival cart, and you slow roll through it and just watch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I saw that one.
I haven't
And
seen
it's
it.
amazing. I
It's
think I
like a
sent it to
museum
you.
that you just get in like a
It's like a 45-minute ride through a
kind
warehouse.
of like the
You have to
Disney
send
ride
that
that
to
takes
me.
you around and you see like the different
like Hershey or something. Yeah.
and it just it shows you like this is a sitcom and Leave It to Beaver
Yeah.
and it turns and here's Taxi and it
All
keeps
that
going.
fun stuff. And then on top of that, I'm a big fan. I'm a big sci-fi guy. Star Trek, Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I know that up north of us, I can't remember, Ticonderoga, there's the Star Trek, the original
Yes.
set experience.
Yeah.
Right in town. Yeah.
Just saw another video of that. I guess Shatner's coming back for his 95th birthday appearance or
Yeah.
something. Dude, the prices that they are asking on his behalf are unbelievable. 15-minute conversation, photo shoot, and an autograph, $1,500.
Oof.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I get the guy's got to support himself, but come on.
Yeah, but you don't know that that's him saying that.
That's
that might
true.
be them
Yeah.
putting that at the
Make
price.
it-
That's
You
true.
know what I
Making
mean?
a
So
profit.
I'm just like, there are some things where my fandom will have a limit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That's the limit.
That was almost the town of my first real job. Other than
Ticonderoga?
digging graves. I used to dig graves with a guy in blacktop
Jesus
driveway.
This
Christ.
does not
Every
surprise me at
time.
all.
Every fucking time something new comes
Well,
out.
Yeah, you think you know him,
But
and
that
then
was-
boom,
That was all under the table because I was only 14 and 15 years old.
way under
But
the
when I
table.
turned 16, I had a girlfriend in Fort Ticonderoga.
Also under
and-
the table.
So I was going to take a
You
job.
don't have to
up
worry
there.
about his wife talking to him. She just started talking to him. She's going to be mad about something from 40 years ago now.
Yep.
But I actually was going to take a job as a drummer in Fort Ticonderoga.
Yeah.
With the drum and fife.
Yeah.
That would have been my first real job, and I turned it down.
I don't get it.
Time.
There's something
Every
new every week.
Yeah. Oh, man, I used to be a fucking drummer at 4 times.
Well, you did buy him the symbol for his car. So
Yeah.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
Hey.
How awesome is that?
I guarantee you I hit that thing at least 10 times today.
Yeah.
Yeah, guarantee you at least 10 times today.
here's the question: did you transfer it to the bus?
No,
Oh.
no. Because all the kids would be wanting to hit my cymbal
Well, there's that.
and be like, yo, you can't touch this. That's my cymbal. That's for the drivers only.
No,
I don't know, dude. I just saw it and I was like,
Just like-
that's all Hughesy.
big
Yeah.
time.
There's no doubt.
For sure. I even kept a blue cover on it.
I know, just so easy
Yeah,
for now.
It's
Yeah.
like mint,
Yeah.
you know? But there was one more hole that I kept going, and I keep doing it, and it's this group of people that are all like competing with each other to make each other laugh, telling jokes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
They say it's super dry.
It's it's a
Yeah.
whole group of people,
Yeah.
and then they
and they got people
drink.
sitting off to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Ed.
Yes,
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
couldn't
they're
think
all
what they call them.
Aussies and New Zealanders, and it's hilarious.
Oh my god, yeah, they crack me up sometimes.
I'll have to send you so this is the rabbit hole I was down recently is the Jimmy Carr show. It's who Jimmy A. Carr is, right? He's the very dry comedian from England, and he's got a show. It's like a game show, and they have a carrot in the box.
Yep.
And I fell down like 5 different versions of carrot in the box. You get a box, and it's the same guy every time. Cannot win this fucking show to save his life. I think the guy's name might be Mark or Steve or something. And like I stand across from you, and I open the box, and I go, yeah, I'm gonna win. And then I got to make you believe, is the carrot in my box or is it in your box?
Oh, so
you don't know.
This guy's not looking.
He can't look. I look, and he's like, and then at the end,
so you're playing poker.
And then I'm just talking, and I'm like, of course I got the carrot in my box. Like, I'm gonna win this fucking game. And then you're like, nope, I think it's in my box. He's full of shit. And then you open it, and this guy loses every time. And he's like, fuck this fucking game.
And he's got a 50-50 shot.
And then loses his
just him
shit.
and the other guy.
And he never wins. But there's this, I can't even say he's an older guy. I think he's a younger guy, big bushy beard. And he wanted to do this poem. And he was doing a poem. Like he goes, hey, Mr. Train Conductor, in here to take a piss. And he's doing poems about everybody's willies while they're taking a urinal.
Wow.
And he's like, I'm going to call yours Mr. Poppy. Because he's got a slaggy eye and a birthmark up his cheek. Jesus Christ!
You should send that to Winnie.
So it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I'll send it to you, and it's just this show, and over and over and over again, it's this Jimmy Carr show. Because your algorithm, once you hit on something, you watch it, it immediately throws you in.
You're locked.
And then after that, I watched a whole bunch of Darth Vader stuff this week, and it was really about Ewan McGregor, how his uncle was in the original Star Wars.
Yeah, he was Wedge Antilles.
Yeah. And then they went to see him, and then all these years later, he never thought he would be Obi-Wan. And then they shoot episodes 1, 2, and 3, and him and Hayden Christensen were such good buddies. And then he goes back all these years later for the Obi-Wan series, and he didn't see Hayden Christensen until they had that. Well, he's seen him, but until they put him in that Vader helmet where it's cracked, and he only sees pieces of him. And he goes, I saw him, and he goes, I saw my friend. Like, I legit didn't see him until I saw my friend, and he had real tears as he's saying, I'm so sorry for what I did to you.
Yeah.
And he's like, you didn't kill Obi-Wan. You didn't kill Anakin. I did. And he goes, I couldn't keep it together because that was my fucking friend in that. Like I hadn't seen him in years, and here's my friend.
Really
he goes, I just really couldn't wrap my head around it. Yeah. So and then when you know that, it just makes that scene that much better.
Oh yeah.
And then it was just a lot of Vader. A lot of these fan films make it look really cool. Is there a series coming? How suit really was a torture device to him. Like he was tortured in that suit every day. So it was a lot of that stuff.
Yeah. No, that's real good stuff too, because I mean, for those of us that watched the original movies, there was always the unanswered questions because all we saw was what we saw in the movies. And now we're getting all backstory. And on top of that, they're moving into kind of like the Empire where they're actually the good guys and the rebels were the bad guys. And you're like, I don't know if I can handle this now because it's always been this way. So that backstory, people don't think it's important until they realize it really is.
Case in point, Cobra Kai, the series, shows Johnny Lawrence's backstory.
Yeah.
He's not as big of an asshole. You don't realize, the whole time you're thinking he was the rich kid that was the all-county champion, that was the this, that was the that was this. You didn't realize he had a stepfather that was an alcoholic that hated him, treated him like shit. You know what I mean? He was picked on and beat up. That's how he became the All-Valley champion. You know what I mean? Like, and he looked up to the only positive male role model, ended up becoming a scumbag when he didn't win for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then ultimately,
when Cobra Kai opened, he's driving the same goddamn Pontiac.
Right.
40 years later.
Yeah.
And you're like, I didn't even know that was a possibility.
Yeah. You know what I mean? One other thing I watch a lot of is Super Retro. That's the name, Super Retro on TikTok. It's a guy. He kind of sits in like an arcade in his basement, and he talks about all the old. He'll talk about anything from lunch, like snacks, to lunches, school lunches, to toys. Like the one that and literally it's on my phone right now as I pulled it up. It's the GI Joe aircraft carrier. Any of you guys remember
USS
this?
Flag.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys remember this? And then he'll go into this whole thing about it, and then they'll do like the Mount Rushmore of '80s toys or whatever, So it's interesting. You fall down those rabbit holes. You're like, oh my god, what's this? Oh my god, what's this? Oh my god, what's
the running
this?
joke in my family was for Christmas when Empire Strikes Back came out. The AT-AT was the toy, the walker, right? And it took me 40 years, but I finally got it 4 years ago for Christmas. And it's on my Facebook page. You'll see it because I'm very proud of it.
Very similar thing Winnie and I have talked about numerous times on this podcast. And by the way, this is episode 250.
Oof,
it's a big number.
Congratulations on that,
big
man.
number. I always wanted the Kamala WWF LJN thing. I never had them. I always wanted them, and I'm like, I'm an adult now. I should just buy the fucking thing. Like, I still had all my wrestlers until not long ago, and then I don't know if somebody threw them out or whatever, but I had like 35 or 40 of them, that were worth something.
Oh, my
but I
brother's
never had that Kamala one.
Yeah.
And there's a point in my life I just want to hold that thing and be like, oh my god, I got Kamala.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And maybe just put it right back on eBay, but I wanted that one. But it's one of those things. Like, do you have it? One other guy I want to make mention of is Nick Harrison. He's a older black guy, big gray beard and a
he's
hat.
the music professor.
Yes,
I watch him all the time.
He mixes stuff up like where it's like it's Metallica, but it's jazz.
Yeah,
and then shit like that, and it's amazing.
I saw one on the way in. He did an AC/DC mashup as funk.
Yes.
Oh my god!
I think I've seen that.
Amazing.
Oh my god!
I think I sent that to you guys.
Maybe that's where I've seen it.
So Professor, keep doing what you're doing because those of us that look to music for inspiration, we're loving it.
And then of course, all the gorilla, the Yeti, and
the Bigfoot.
Every fucking week, I'm
Sasquatch.
still laughing at that shit. Yeah.
Well, they keep coming up with weirdest stuff.
Oh yeah, but
hilarious,
funny stuff.
hilarious
funny
though.
Stuff.
I sit and watch the one guy has his mom's always eating, and he tells his mom dirty jokes.
Yes, the kid.
Yeah.
Hey, mom.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, Jesus. Are you kidding me? Jason.
Yeah. Oh, there's always, when he does chime in, it's just always like,
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, it's the stuff, but that's the stuff you fall down, right?
Yeah.
The stuff you do, and it is what it is. So we're just about ready to wrap up. We want to send out a get well to Winnie. Hopefully his sausage is all cut and quartered and
that's it.
tucked into his new piece that they gave him.
I think we should all chip in and buy him a new dress for the next show.
I do have a picture of him in a dress pre-transition.
Well, we might have to.
Someplace there's still a picture of Towns in a dress, ain't there?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
I know there's a picture of him on a short bus somewhere.
As an advertisement.
Yeah. All right, Hughesy, bring us home.
Yo, for Burke, me, and Gmac, we thank you for flying the Outlaw Blitz.